Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. Welcome to your March Love Focus reading. I'm going to be pulling 6 cards for this reading, and it's going to be a generalised love reading, but with a focus coming back to the self. Okay, so I might drift off into the story and with wherever it takes me, but I will always try and bring it back to a focus of the self as well. Okay. I would just like to say a huge thank you to those that have liked and subscribed to my channel so far, and all the lovely comments and feedback. I very much appreciate it, so thank you very much for that. Again, it is a generalised reading, so some of these messages may resonate with you and some of them may not. And those that do resonate with you, the first thing that comes to your mind is what it's telling you to focus on first of all, okay? Just excuse me for a few minutes and go on to channel in for your reading. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. Let's put the deck into 3. Okay, now a card technically fell out. I pulled it because it kind of slid out, so I've took it as an external card, which happened to be the 4 of Wands. Fantastic. Some of you are setting foundations, okay, or this is coming back to the root of the foundations as well. Now, the 4 of Wands can speak to marriage, building on something. It talks about structure, okay, and the 4 of Wands can tend to, it's a very passionate card, and the 4s do tend to speak about your foundations. So your focus right now could be very much with wanting to create and settle or create something more within your foundation, okay? So some of you might be wanting to take the next step when it comes to marriage, or just committing to something in general, okay? This doesn't necessarily always have to talk to marriage or anything like that, but it's a very happy card, the 4 of Wands. It's beautiful. It's a very passionate card. This could be something that you're very passionate about and that you're wanting to build on as well. And it could be asking you to think about what it is that you want to build within the area of whatever it is that you're passionate about. If you're focused on a particular person, a particular project, or something like that, something that's getting you all fired up, it could be asking you to reflect and think about how it is that you might want to build on that and how you want to progress with that as well. Okay, well, let's pull your reading. Let's see what other cards come out, because it will tell a different story, I guess. Okay. Wow, okay. So at the bottom of the deck you have the Princess of Swords, okay? So some of you might be waiting on news, or some of you are going to be receiving some news, okay? And I just got such a lovely feel when I pulled these cards, Gemini. So I'm going to show you your cards, okay? The 4 of Wands kind of speaks very much about setting the foundation for something beautiful, okay? And progressing with that. Now, the first card that you have is the 6 of Wands. You have the 3 of Cups. You have the 2 of Cups. Prince of Wands. We have the Moon card. And we have the 8 of Wands, okay? Now, some of you Okay, not all of you. Please don't take this literal. But some of you might be receiving some communication in forms of an engagement. Okay. This could come from another air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Or a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius or Leo. Okay. So some of you are dealing with those signs, and be a very strong possibility that someone may just come to you with some information. Maybe unexpected. Okay. After you've watched this, of course. So I'm sorry about that. Now, obviously, the Six of Wands talks to being victorious and being celebrating. Now, you've got two cards really that talk about celebration, and there's lots of people in these cards that seem to be cheering you on and supporting you and celebrating you. There's something to celebrate here. Okay, definitely. Now, this might not just be in terms of love. This could be in terms of a business partnership and everything, because the Two of Cups here speaks to a union, partnership, friendship, love relationship, or a soulmate card as well. You know, and it just talks about the bonding of two people, and that could be just finding a common ground with someone. You know, I do apologise for the lighting on this camera. I am going to be invested in something a little bit better, so I do hope that these readings come through for you okay. But yeah, what beautiful cards. Now, I say that for some of you it might be unexpected that's coming out of this now, because we have the Eight of Wands here and there's fast movement here. Okay, so some of you might be thinking, okay, things might be moving a little bit too fast here. Some of you might not be trusting it. Okay, some of you might be thinking, is this really happening? You know, have I got all the facts? Do I know? You know, when I look at the Moon card, you know, I see this is sort of like an aisle. This is like an aisle. Okay, it's beautiful. And a lot of the time when we talk about kind of walking a path or walking down the aisle or whatever, I mean, I know I'm just saying this in preference just simply because we have so many cards here that all talk to celebration, being victorious in some way. Okay, fast communication, things coming to you and being delivered and offered to you that's very passionate and excited, and coming in thick and fast, which is the reason why I'm kind of referring to movement within the love area in terms of commitment. Okay, that's just what I'm focused on right now. So with the Moon card, a lot of the time we think, you know, it's quite scary, and you don't always know where it's going, but it doesn't always mean that it's a bad thing. Okay, again, I look at these two dogs and I look at this as support as well in some way. So I feel like some of you, if you may have just started to see someone or started dating someone, it might seem a little scary, and you might be a bit unsure or a little bit wary. Okay, of whether you can maybe even trust this person. But I don't see anything that says that you can't. And if that is the case, then maybe just, you know, ask questions, seek out some information and ask questions. Okay, there's people living in your environment who are very supportive. If you need to find out some more information and everything, you know, there's people within your environment that you can talk to. I'm very happy that I hear and extremely happy to help. Okay, now you have the Eight of Wands. I feel like this is something that you have gone after. Okay, either someone's been in pursuit of you from a fire sign, or you're going after a fire sign as well. Now the Prince of Wands is talking about action and fast movement, and so does the Eight of Wands as well. Okay, you have quite a few wands within your reading, so I feel like some things are coming in unexpected for you that you might not have expected. I do see it as being a cause for celebration. Okay, it could just be maybe potentially meeting someone and maybe starting out on a new business venture. You could be going travelling, you know. These cards could be talking about travelling as well. The Moon card, going to places unknown, things that are, yeah, just venturing into something new. Okay, is a sense with the Moon card. because it does talk about things that are hidden and so on. And it does also talk about, you know, trusting one's own intuition as well. So you might be trying to sort out the facts and waiting for some news to come to you, or waiting to deliver some news to someone as well. And if you're a little bit unsure, maybe you're the one doing the questioning, and maybe you're the one who's got this idea that you're wanting to present to someone, and you're feeling a little bit scary, a little bit scared of that. You know, I'm not quite sure if I want to walk this path or not. It does look a bit scary with those two dogs there, but if we can just say, you know, if you look at this card here, right there, the sun is breaking out over on that side. Yeah, we have the moon, it all appears dark, and the moon is actually broke out of the cloud as well. This is supporting you through the path, okay? The symbol of 2 there. But right here in this corner, you've got sunlight. So this moon card is taking you to a positive place, okay? So do not fear it. Don't hold back. Don't fear it. You've got something that you're so passionate about and wanting to go after. You will be victorious with this, okay? And I see a lot of action and a lot of movement with it. So if it does involve 2 people, you don't have anything to worry about. I think they're all game as well. They're so very much on board with this, okay? And it could be the start of the building of something beautiful. Something beautiful. If you are expecting some news, which again, underneath that card, you do have the Prince of Pentacles. So some of you are waiting on news, and I feel like for some of you, this has been long awaited news, because the Princess of Pentacles is slow moving, and this could be something that someone's been wanting for quite some time. And if that's the case, you're going to be victorious, because your news is here. It's on its way, okay? Potentially within the month of March. Could be surrounding maybe a little bit later. If you could have been expecting a particular person to come into your life or come back, here they are, okay? Something to celebrate. This is great. It's beautiful, beautiful reading. I don't think there's much more I can say really, because yeah, I don't really want to get repetitive, okay? So it's pretty straightforward. Some news is coming to you. You're taking some news to someone else, okay? There's fast movement with this. This could be unexpected. Don't fear it. You have nothing to worry about, okay? It's taking you to a beautiful place. This is the start of something new that you can build on, and it's going to be passionate and exciting, okay? I do see that there's partnership here. There is a partnership. There's a very strong bond with this. Very strong. And it's very much a cause for celebration. There could be 3 people involved, but with the 2 of Cups, there's not 3 people involved, okay? I just feel like there's people celebrating you. There's people celebrating you, definitely, because you have the 6 of Wands here, which talks about being victorious, and all those people there who are celebrating this person in some way. Some of you might be getting married within the month of March as well, okay? I'm sorry it's very much focused on that committed area. I can only say what I see and just what I'm feeling and picking up within the reading. But if that is the case for some of you, then congratulations. Congratulations. I'm going to leave it there, because I don't really feel like there's much else to say within this reading, if I'm honest. But do look out for April's general videos as well. And yeah, if you would like to contact me, you can contact me at animoratarot@gmail.com. Also, you can go over to my Facebook page as well, which is Animora Tarot. That'd be great. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic March, and I will see you again soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.